Oh shoot. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am in the same hair and makeup. I did my favorite human hair and favorite synthetic wig like videos all in the same day. So I'm doing like all of my favorites in the same day. So that's why I have on the same everything. So this one is not gonna be hair related. This one is gonna be my favorite makeup products of 2018, my most loved products of 2018. So these are all the products that I've tried. So if you tried some other things and you think I would like them, just tell me down below. I tried a lot of different eyeshadow palettes and just makeup in general this year. I got to experiment with makeup a lot more because when I was teaching, I didn't wear like eyeshadows and stuff because first of all, I was commuting 45 minutes to my school and then 45 minutes back, so I would have to wake up early and I would just do foundation, brows, mascara, and some lipstick. That's all I did. But when June came, I figured I could be a little bit more adventurous and try different kinds of eyeshadow palettes, more bold lips and all that stuff because I have the time to do that. So I did get to experiment with a lot of different makeup brands and stuff this year, so I'm going to be telling you guys some of my favorites. So I'm going to start off with, I'm going to go in the order that I usually do my makeup in. And what I usually do first with my makeup is after I do primer and stuff, I do my eyebrows. So my most loved brow product of the year is going to be from NYX, their micro brow pencil. And I enjoyed that pencil a lot. I think I started using it again in probably May or June. And I've been using it like ever since. So I use it in the colors brunette, chocolate, and espresso. Like I use all three of them, just kind of like going back and forth between them. I feel like with a thin pencil like that, I have more control and I just don't end up with like blocks of brown as my eyebrows. Like it still kind of looks like hair. The brow pencils are about $10. Depending on where you buy them from. I will say this though, the only drawback I have about this pencil is that it does not last long at all. I feel like I have to buy a new one every month or a month and a half. So I feel like that doesn't last that long. So I don't mind paying the $10, I just wish it came with more product because it just doesn't last long for me. So when I'm doing my brows, I like to mix in, to carve them out, I mix in foundation and a concealer. So I used to just do like just a foundation, just any foundation and any concealer I had on hand. But this year I was introduced to the P. Louise base, and that's just been the talk of the town. Like all of my favorite, makeup artists use the P. Louise base. So so this summer I decided to purchase some of the P. Louise base and I love it. Like I cannot do my makeup without the P. Louise base. Like I get my foundation and then I put some of the base in it and it just makes the foundation mixture or whatever really opaque, so when you carve out your brows it's just seamless. It just looks so clean and perfect. So I have it in Rumor 02, Rumor 04. I have it in 0, which is a white base, and I think I have three. I did have issues with my shipping one time, like it got lost and I didn't get it for a month. But after I reached out to the company, they sent one right away and I got it very quickly. So I feel like that is like a must-have in your makeup collection, like regardless of what complexion you are. I feel like the P. Louise base is amazing. So, and they did expand their color range a little bit. I think they should expand it a lot more though, so I don't have to mix it with my foundation. Otherwise, I think the base is holy grail. I love it so much. Shipping does take a while though, so you have to be patient. If you want it tomorrow, you're gonna have to wait. And be careful, some women, like I follow a lot of makeup artists now. Some women do sell the P. Louise base, but I feel like it's fraud. I feel like it's like counterfeit, like it's like knockoff. So order from the official site. I know you probably want a discount and stuff, but order from the official site just so you don't get scammed. After I carve out my brows, I do my foundation. So These were my two favorite foundations. I'm gonna start off with my drugstore favorite for this year that I love the most, which was the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. This did not come out this year. I don't think it did, but I love the texture of it. I love how well it blends with my skin tone. Like, a lot of times with drugstore foundations, their color ranges or their colors just don't necessarily work for me. Like, I have to mix two foundations, but their caramel is really good for my winter complexion, and then their toffee is very good for my summer complexion. And it's only $6 that the last time I checked, and I think that's a great price for that foundation. Now, it does have a spatula applicator, which is not sanitary, and I would prefer a pump, but it is $6, so you do have that. You kind of have to compromise with that, but if you're in the market for a good drugstore foundation, I feel like that one is a good drugstore foundation. I feel like I still get oily with it, but if I just blot and stuff, I feel like I can make it work. I'm not tripping off that too much, and I do have oily skin. A high-end favorite that I recently just ran out, but I do have a backup, which is the LANCOME TEINTE IDOLE foundation. And this foundation has been around for a long time too, so I just keep going back to it. First of all, the color that I use is 450 Suede In. It just works so well with my skin tone, and I feel like LANCOME was on the wide color range wave before everybody else tried to get on it, so it just works. It works for me. Like, I tried a good bit of the new drugstore releases of foundations this year, and honestly, I didn't like any of them. Like, I'm not going to say which ones, but a lot of the new foundations that came out in 2018, I did try them. So even though these foundations I have on my favorites list are older, I did try the newer ones and they just didn't work for me. Favorite concealer of the year is gonna be from Maybelline, and it's their Age Rewind in color Golden. So I always stayed away from this particular concealer just because I think they're, if I'm not mistaken, I think their shade range was pretty limited to, like, you know, fairer skin. But they did expand their line, and I picked it up because I saw some other beauty gurus on YouTube say that they expanded their line. And ever since I've tried this concealer, like, I don't even use my LA Girl Pro Conceal anymore. I just use this, and I love the applicator. It's a sponge applicator, and it's so nice and soft to go underneath your eyes with that sponge applicator. I just enjoy it a lot. So if you're looking for a nice concealer, definitely check out the Age Rewind. I love the applicator, and you just twist it up and it comes out, and I just love how it feels. The next one is a powder contour palette from KOKIE Cosmetics. So you guys know I've been going really hard with the makeup this year and doing more videos that are makeup related and tutorials on Instagram and stuff like that. So I did get on some makeup PR lists, which I'm very excited about. And one of the brands that they're very supportive, which is KOKIE Cosmetics, they like comment on my videos and stuff. Not all makeup brands do that, but they tend to comment on my videos, and I really appreciate that. So they sent me a powder contour palette about 3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago. And ever since I got that palette, that's the only contour palette I use. Like, I was using this cheaper contour palette from LA Colors for a long time, and I was perfectly fine with that. But when this came, I've just been using it a lot. They do have, I use the bottom row, like the bottom shades on there for my contour, and I think I have the medium deep palette. Yeah, that's like my favorite, that is my favorite contour palette, and I think it's very affordable. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like it's very affordable. I think it's like $12. So if you're looking for a contour palette, that could be a good option for you. I have a favorite blush, so I'm not gonna put that on here. Let's get into the eyes. So I really do my eye makeup before I do my foundation and stuff, so I probably should have put this first. But as far as eyeshadow palettes, I only put 2 on here. I bought so many eyeshadow palettes in 2018. Like, I did a declutter video like several months ago, but I really just replenished everything with the amount of palettes that I bought. And if you guys want to see like an updated eyeshadow palette collection, let me know, because I do have quite a bit of them. I give the award to my favorite eyeshadow palette of 2018 to Box of Crayons palette from the Crayon case. And I'm gonna give this palette like the most versatile award, because this palette, just by looking at it, you're probably gonna think, oh my gosh, this is for those creative makeup artists or makeup enthusiasts that like to do bright cut creases and all that stuff, which is true. You can use this palette for those kinds of looks, but the reason why I like this palette is because it has a nice balance of shimmers and mattes and neutrals and bright colors. So this is a very cohesive palette, and it's gonna be a good palette to make more like well-rounded makeup looks. So you can have like a pop of color on your lid, but they do have neutrals that you can put in your crease and stuff like that. So I love this palette, and I can officially say I love this palette because I've tried it like several times. Probably like, I've done several looks with this palette. Some of them are brighter, some of them are more like neutral kind of looks. So, and it has a big mirror in it, and it's about $30. I don't know if it's in stock right now, but I do feel like it's a palette that's worth getting. They do have, I recently bought the Watch Me Blush palette, and that palette is beautiful, and I did a very beautiful look with that, but I have not done like several looks with it, so I can't say it's my favorite, but I can officially say the Box of Crayons palette is a favorite. The second and last eyeshadow palette that I'm going to include is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. Now, this palette, when I first looked at it, I was like, this is boring. Where's the color? But I do realize, and I realized that I don't want all of my palettes to be completely colorful. I want some neutral everyday palettes to where they have really nice browns and stuff that I can dip into. So I have done a lot of looks with this palette. All of them are going to be like more neutral glam looks, obviously, but I think this is a good palette to have, and I really enjoyed it. Like, I was comparing it to other palettes that have like browns and stuff in it. It's so pigmented. Now, it does have quite a bit of fallout, and that is a negative for a lot of people, but I'm just gonna dust it away and then keep it moving. So I do like the Soft Glam palette a lot. So I do have a bright palette on this list and a more everyday neutral palette. I think the Soft Glam palette would be a really good like bridal palette, so I really like that one. And speaking of bridal, on my wedding day, the makeup artist that did my makeup, she used some of the Stila like liquid glitter, and I don't remember exactly what color that she had, but I remember being just like amazed at how beautiful that glitter was, and it wasn't messy because it was liquid glitter. So I was determined to buy some, so I went to Ulta, I believe, and I bought 2 colors. I haven't used the other one, but I have used the Smoldering Satin, and it is absolutely stunning. And I did a makeup look recently where I put it on my lid, and the crease was like a forest green, and it just looks so beautiful. So if you want that glittery look, but you don't want the mess, you don't want the hassle of all the fallout and everything, check out the Stila liquid glitter, and I'll have the official name on the screen or in the description box for you guys. It's $24 and it's very small, so I do feel like it's very expensive, but I do think it's a great like staple to have in your makeup collection. I do have some cheaper brands, like some brands that have it for like a cheaper price, like they have their own version, but I haven't tried those yet. But the Stila liquid glitter is beautiful, and I do want to try some other colors. J-Cat Beauty. So I got on their PR list this year as well, and I'm very excited about that, and shout out to them. And they sent me these single eyeshadows, and they're called the J-Cat PRIS Metal Eye Mousse. And I was looking at them like, they kind of look like ColourPop single eyeshadows, but they're so different. So I've never tried an eyeshadow with the texture of this particular eye mousse. So I was like, eye mousse, what does that mean? So when I tried it, I dipped my brush into it, and it like kind of sank into the eyeshadow. So it has such a creamy texture, like truly creamy. Like if you put it on your finger, you could like rub it like this and it just would be super smooth and buttery. And it just looks so beautiful and metallic on your lid. I definitely feel like it's worth having in your collection. I have like 4 or 5 of them, and I've done looks with 2 or 3 of them, and I think it's so beautiful. J-Cat, I think they're so beautiful. After I reviewed those, I was like, I want all the colors that they have, because you can just do like a color in your crease, like a matte in your crease, and then put one of those PRIS metals on your lid, and it's gonna look like you like spent hours doing your makeup, when you didn't have to do that much, because the eye mousse does all the work for you to make your look just look more dramatic. Okay, so I love lashes. I used to be very intimidated by lashes in years past, but I got them down pat. So ever since the wedding, I've tried like several different lash brands. I don't like paying over $20 for my lashes. So all the lashes that I tend to buy are gonna be more affordable. Are gonna be on the affordable side. So before I got married last year, I was asking like everybody on my Instagram what are some of their favorite lash brands, and I tried really all of them that they suggested and did a lot of research on them and tried them in 2017. But in 2018, I tried 2 brands that I really, really loved. The first one is Her Lashes. All of their lashes are $5. Like the dramatic ones, the more natural ones, they're all $5. And I really enjoy them. I really enjoyed them a lot, and I wore them like for 3 months straight, like nothing but Her Lashes. They have great quality for $5, and they were easy to apply from what I remember. So definitely check those out. They have a Instagram, and I'll put that down below. The next brand is Bold Face Makeup. I was wearing Her Lashes a lot, but then when I bought my Bold Face lashes a couple months ago, I've been wearing nothing but Bold Face makeup lashes, and they're affordable too. Like they're under $15, and they're all beautiful. Like all of them that I have tried, I've really enjoyed. So some of my favorite are Thrill Seeker, Power Pair. The ones that I have on now are Bring It On. There's some other ones too, but I know those for sure. Thrill Seeker, Power Pair, and then Bring It On. It's another one, Mega Babe. Mega Babe, I love that one too. So they have several different styles that I love, and I bought my sister several from Her Lashes, and then 2 from Bold Face Makeup. So I hope she enjoys them. I think she will, because I love them to death. So definitely check those out if you're looking for some affordable lashes that are beautiful. And they do have more everyday ones, because I know not everybody wants to wear, you know, more bold, dramatic lashes. Both brands have more conservative ones and dramatic ones. My favorite highlighter of the year, I could not stop using this highlighter, and this is like a fan favorite. Everybody loves this highlighter, which is the Maybelline metallic highlighter in color 100 Molten Gold. I seriously use that in pretty much all of my tutorials. If I didn't use it in a tutorial, that was because I didn't want to use the same thing in it, and I know you guys probably were getting tired of seeing the same highlighter, but that's my absolute favorite that I tried this year, and I do feel like it's a holy grail highlighter. It's only $10, and you get a very nice look. I have it on my nose and then on my cheekbones. I just feel like it's beautiful. And I've tried other highlighters that have like glitter in them, and I hate that. And if you have textured skin, that glitter just doesn't complement it that well, but I feel like this highlighter looks good on my textured skin, and it's definitely worth trying for $10. I love this highlighter. And then lastly, I have two lip products. The first one is Milani's Matte Innocent lipstick. I don't really use lipsticks that much. I use liquid lipsticks, but this one is like a baby pink. It's very bridal in my opinion, so I just pair it with a brown lip liner and then I put the Matte Innocent on, and it's just a very nice soft nude pink color. And these lipsticks from Milani I feel are like $5, so somewhere around there. Well worth it. Check it out. I love that one. I didn't have this on my phone, but I have it on my lips now and I can't believe I didn't put that as a favorite. One of my favorite lip products is the Colored Raine liquid lipsticks. In 2017, around December, I did a haul of several different liquid lipsticks from Colored Raine, and I have enjoyed them seriously all year round. And I don't even really use other brands. Like, I used to be hardcore with ColourPop, but Colored Raine, their formula is so much more like wearable and creamy, and I blend different colors with them all the time. I just feel like Colored Raine has a great formula with their liquid lipsticks. So if you're looking for some liquid lipsticks, definitely check out Colored Raine. They had a really good sale last year where they were all $10. I don't think that sale is going on now, but they do have like their liquid lipsticks priced at different points, and they're all under $20, so check them out. And my favorite gloss of the year is from the Crayon case, and this is their Clean Kisses gloss, and it's a very nice pinkish nude gloss. And what I usually do, this is my favorite like lip combo that's nude. I use a brown lip liner, then I use the Matte Innocent from Milani, and then I go over it with the Clean Kisses gloss, and it just looks so beautiful. I always get compliments on my lips when I wear that. So if you're looking for a nice like nude lip combo for women of color, it could work for women with fair skin as well, but I feel like since I'm a woman of color, I know it's gonna work for us. So definitely try that out. Brown lip liner, nudish pink lipstick, and then the Clean Kisses gloss. The Clean Kisses gloss is only $6, so definitely check that out if you haven't already. Yeah, that was everything from my favorite, most loved makeup products of 2018. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you have subscribed, and make sure your notifications are turned on so you'll be notified every time that I do another upload. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Hey guys, and before I go, I just wanted to thank you guys so much because last week we reached 95K, which is a really big deal because that means that we're 5K away from the coveted 100K. So I wanted to do a giveaway for you guys. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 5 different wigs, and some of these are some of my favorites. So for the giveaway, all you have to do is comment below. Don't say anything about enter me or anything like that. Comment below, tell me some of the products that you have tried from this video or you plan to try, and then tell me what kinds of videos specifically that you would like to see in the future. Like, what are your favorite videos that I've posted in the past, and some of the kinds of videos you would like to see in the future. I'll have everything like more clear and listed with the rules and everything in the description box. So after you've commented about that, I want you to list from 1 being the one that you want the most and 5 being the one that you want the least. I want you to list those down below in the comment section as well. So I'm going to be giving away Models Rex in OM27P. I'm going to be giving away Freetress Valentino in FF Cream. I'm going to be giving away Freetress Hania in a color 1B. I'm going to be giving away Sensationals Morgan in a number 2 and Sensationals Janelle in color Flamboyage Caramel. Now, I've never tried the Flamboyage Caramel color, but I'm sure it's going to be very beautiful. So I just want to say thank you again for helping me reach 95K. Make sure you are subscribed because you do have to be a subscriber to participate in this giveaway. Thank you guys again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.